You wake up to silence, the kind of morning where nothing aches, nothing screams. The birds outside hum their usual tune. The light falls gently across the floor. But when your feet touch the ground, something's different. You stand, and it's there. Not pain, not exactly, but a strange sense of distance, like your legs aren't fully yours, as if the ground is just a little farther away than it used to be. Unsteady, disconnected, foreign. You reach for the glass of water on the nightstand. Your hand meets it, but it trembles. Just a flicker. You tell yourself, maybe I slept wrong. But deep down you know it's not just sleep. It's something else. A quiet shift inside you. No injury, no warning. Just a subtle fading. You've been eating well, moving your body. You've done everything the books told you. And yet this quiet unraveling. And so the question forms, gently but persistently, what's happening to me? If you've ever felt this, if your body feels like it's slowly forgetting how to be yours, pause with us, breathe, and know this. You are not alone. And more importantly, this is not your fault. Welcome to Golden Years Wellness, where we believe aging doesn't mean shrinking, and growing older doesn't mean growing invisible. It means becoming more in tune with the wisdom of your body and hearing what it's been trying to whisper all along. Because what you're feeling, it has a name, and it's far more common and far more serious than most realize. It's called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But don't let the medical terms scare you. Let it inform you. See, sarcopenia isn't like the illnesses you're used to. There's no fever, no rash, no dramatic fall. It arrives like fog, soft, slow, and unnoticed, until one day simple things feel heavy. Rising from a chair, lifting a grocery bag, climbing 2 steps instead of 1. It sneaks in quietly and slowly starts stealing the strength you thought would always be there. But here's what the doctors won't always tell you. Muscle loss doesn't mean muscle gone. Strength doesn't vanish. It falls quiet, and right now it's waiting. Waiting for you to listen, waiting for you to nourish it back to life. Because the truth is, your body is still on your side. And yes, even in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, muscle can come back, strength can return, balance can be restored. And no, it doesn't require a gym membership, heavy weights, or punishing routines. It starts with something much simpler, something already within reach. Food. Not just any food, but the kind that speaks the language of your muscles, the kind that tells your body, I still believe in you. So stay with us. In the next few minutes, we'll show you exactly how to begin. Because when your body starts whispering, you don't need to fear it. You just need to listen. And we're here to help you hear it, clearly, gently, and with care. So what is this quiet shift you've been feeling? It's not in your head. It's not just getting older. And it's certainly not your fault. It's called sarcopenia, a medical term that sounds complicated, but its impact is heartbreakingly simple. It means this: your muscles are slowly slipping away. Not from disuse, not from laziness, but from a natural process that begins after age 50, sometimes even earlier. And if left unchecked, it quietly steals your strength right out from under you. Unlike illnesses that announce themselves with a fever or pain, sarcopenia is silent. It doesn't knock you over. It doesn't shout. It whispers. And because it whispers, most people don't hear it until it's already taken so much. You might first notice it in small ways. The extra push you need to get up from a chair. The slow hesitation before stepping off a curb. How holding a grocery bag leaves your arms more tired than you remember. It doesn't feel like sickness. It feels like effort, where there used to be ease. It feels like hesitation, where there used to be confidence. But these aren't just random signs. They are messages, soft but important. By the time we reach our 60s, the average person may lose up to 1/3 of their muscle mass. That's 1/3 of the strength we once used to lift our grandchildren, to walk without fear of falling, to rise with confidence in the morning. And the most painful part? Many don't even realize it's happening until their strength is already gone. But here's the truth they don't tell you on prescription bottles. You can take it back, because muscle is resilient. It listens, it remembers, and when given the right support, it rebuilds. This isn't just about looking fit, it's about living free. Strong legs help prevent falls. Strong arms help you stay independent. Strong muscles help your entire body function better, from balance to blood sugar to brain health. And here's the real secret. Reversing sarcopenia doesn't require a gym or a strict routine. It begins with the most fundamental act of care, what you feed your body, because food isn't just fuel, it's language, and your muscles are listening for the words that say, "You're not done yet." In the next few moments, we'll walk you through the hidden causes of sarcopenia, why it shows up, how to spot it early, and most importantly, how to gently reverse it through food. Not trends, not pills, not pressure, just nourishment, just care. Because you still have strength inside you, not lost, only waiting. Let's go find it together. Let's pause for a moment, because after hearing that word, sarcopenia, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, like the ground just shifted under your feet, like something precious is slipping through your fingers. But here's the truth, no one tells you loud enough. Your strength is not gone. It may have grown quiet, it may be harder to reach, but it is still there, waiting. Because muscle isn't fragile, it's not stubborn. It's one of the most resilient, responsive, and forgiving tissues in your entire body. Even after decades, even after long stretches of inactivity, even if you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, muscle remembers, it listens. And when you feed it, gently, consistently, wisely, it responds. This isn't wishful thinking. This is biology. The science is clear. Muscle can rebuild at any age, not with intensity, not with pressure, but with nourishment and movement and care. You don't need to lift heavy weights. You don't need a strict exercise regimen. You don't even need to break a sweat every day. What you need is the right kind of fuel, because your muscles aren't just tired, they're undernourished. Think of your body like a garden. With time, even the strongest soil grows tired if it's not fed. It becomes dry, weak, unproductive. But with the right nutrients, that soil springs back to life. It grows green again. Your muscles are no different. They don't need punishment. They need permission to thrive again. And that starts in the most surprising place, your plate. Because what you eat after 50 matters more than ever before. Your body becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients. It needs more of the right proteins, vitamins, and minerals to keep doing what it once did with ease. But when you give your muscles the right message, through food, through movement, through intention, they reawaken. That slow walk becomes a confident stride. That shaky hand becomes steady again. That quiet fatigue starts to fade. And suddenly, you're not just getting older. You're rebuilding. You're restoring. You're living again, with strength, stability, and presence. So if you felt weaker lately, if your legs hesitate when they used to lead, if you've wondered, am I losing myself? Know this, you're not fading. You're being called back to strength, to vitality, to you. In the next section, we'll explore what's been happening beneath the surface, why your body isn't absorbing what it used to, and how just a few smart choices can reverse that. Because the strongest version of you hasn't left. It's just been waiting. And now it's time to return. Let's begin. Let's start with something small, something humble, something that doesn't shout for attention, but quietly transforms everything inside you. Quinoa. It looks like a grain, tiny, round, plain. But don't let its quiet appearance fool you. Quinoa is a complete plant-based protein, a rare gem in the plant world. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your muscles need to heal, grow, and stay strong. Think of amino acids as tiny bricks. Every time your muscle repairs, even from standing, walking, or carrying a light bag, it reaches for those bricks. And quinoa delivers them in full. But that's only the beginning. Quinoa is also packed with iron, and iron is what helps carry oxygen to every corner of your body, to your legs, your arms, your heart. That steady oxygen flow is what fuels movement, reduces fatigue, and keeps your muscles alive. Not just present, but powerful. And there's more. Quinoa brings magnesium, the silent hero behind smooth muscle contraction and relaxation. It helps prevent those nighttime leg cramps, that lingering soreness, that sudden feeling of, why do I feel tired when I haven't done much? This tiny seed works like a behind-the-scenes coach, giving your muscles the signals they need to wake up and stay ready. Now, how do you use it? Forget the idea that healthy eating has to be difficult or bland. Quinoa is as versatile as it is powerful. Swap it for white rice, stir it into warm veggie bowls, toss it into soup, chill it into salad. It cooks fast, digests well, and satisfies deeply. Just 1 cup of cooked quinoa gives you around 8 grams of complete protein, plus fiber, iron, and magnesium in one beautiful package. But here's what makes quinoa special beyond the science. It's gentle. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. It doesn't weigh you down. It nourishes in a steady, quiet way, just like the strength you're rebuilding. You don't need a trendy powder. You don't need to starve or count calories. You just need food that remembers what your body truly needs. And quinoa? It remembers. It's been feeding strength to ancient warriors and mountain climbers for centuries. Now it's here for you. So the next time you stand up, take a step, or reach for something on a shelf, know that strength didn't return by accident. It returned because you fed it, one seed at a time, and quinoa is where it begins. Next, we'll meet another quiet powerhouse, one that doesn't just build muscle, but defends it from silent threats that live inside your body. Let's talk about walnuts. Let's talk about defense. Because building strength isn't just about giving your muscles fuel, it's about protecting them from what slowly, silently tears them down. And one of the most dangerous forces? Chronic inflammation. Not the kind you feel with a sprained ankle or sore back. This kind is quiet. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't swell. But day by day it lingers, inside your joints, your tissues, even your muscles. And over time, it chips away at strength, like water wearing down stone. This type of inflammation keeps your body stuck in breakdown mode. It slows muscle repair, weakens recovery, and makes it harder for you to rebuild, even when you're eating right and staying active. But here's where something small steps in to do something mighty. Walnuts. Yes, those wrinkled little nuts sitting quietly in your pantry? They're one of the strongest anti-inflammatory weapons nature has to offer. Walnuts are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. ALA soothes inflammation from the inside out, calming that silent fire that weakens your body's ability to heal. But walnuts don't stop there. They're packed with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that shields your muscle cells from damage. They also carry polyphenols, natural compounds that fight oxidative stress, the kind that breaks down tissue after activity or even just from daily aging. And here's something people rarely talk about. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that in small doses is helpful, but when elevated for too long, it actually breaks down muscle tissue. Walnuts help lower cortisol levels, acting like a balm for both your body and your mind. So yes, these tiny nuts don't just fight inflammation. They protect you physically and emotionally too. Now, how do you use them? You don't need a bowl full. Just a small handful a day, around 6 to 8 halves, is enough. Add them to your morning oatmeal, stir them into Greek yogurt, sprinkle them over salad, or simply enjoy them on their own as a satisfying snack. Each bite is more than just flavor or crunch. It's a quiet act of strength, a silent shield that guards your body from the inside out. So the next time you feel a little stiffness in your knees, or wonder why your energy feels lower than it should, remember, it's not just age. It might be inflammation whispering in your muscles. And walnuts, they know how to answer back. Next, we'll meet a fruit so small it fits in the palm of your hand, yet powerful enough to protect your muscles at the cellular level. Let's meet the blueberry. You've begun to build. Quinoa is fueling your strength. Walnuts are standing guard. Now it's time to face another quiet enemy, one that moves even deeper than inflammation. It lives at the cellular level, and its name is oxidative stress. What is it? Think of your body as a house. Every breath you take, every meal you digest, every time your heart beats, it's like flipping on the lights, running the appliances, turning up the heat. But just like electricity, it leaves behind sparks, tiny unstable particles called free radicals. These free radicals chip away at healthy cells over time, including your muscle tissue, especially when you're older, especially when recovery takes longer, and especially when even light activity feels like it lingers in your body longer than it used to. So how do we fight those invisible sparks? With something small, sweet, and brilliantly blue. Blueberries. These tiny berries are more than just a delicious snack. They are nature's antioxidant warriors, packed with compounds called anthocyanins, the pigments that give blueberries their deep, rich color. Anthocyanins are like tiny shields. They help neutralize oxidative stress, protect muscle fibers from breakdown, and speed up recovery after movement. Even gentle movement, like walking, bending, or stretching. But the benefits don't stop there. Blueberries also deliver a strong dose of vitamin C, which supports collagen production, the connective tissue that keeps muscles, joints, and tendons working in harmony. They bring potassium too, an essential mineral for healthy muscle contractions, energy regulation, and fluid balance. Without enough potassium, cramps become common. Muscle fatigue creeps in, balance begins to waver. So yes, something as simple as a handful of blueberries can play a powerful role in keeping you steady, mobile, and ready to move. How to use them? Easy. Have 1 cup daily, fresh or frozen. Toss them into oatmeal. Blend into a smoothie. Stir into Greek yogurt. Or eat them just as they are, handful by handful. No fuss, no preparation. Just pure protection in every bite. And here's the beautiful part. They don't just heal, they encourage you because they taste like something familiar, comforting, and real. In a world full of powders and pills and superfood hype, blueberries are proof that sometimes the simplest answer is the strongest one. So when your muscles feel slow to recover, when your energy dips after doing something small, reach for something smaller. And remember, your muscles don't just need power, they need protection. And blueberries, they're your shield. Up next, we'll meet the tiniest ally yet, one that hides in plain sight but works deeply to improve digestion, absorption, and inflammation all at once. Let's talk about flax seeds. Some heroes come quietly. They don't boast, they don't shine, but they work relentlessly deep inside you, making sure the nutrients you eat actually get where they need to go. Let's meet one of those unsung heroes. So small you could miss them in the palm of your hand, but so powerful they can help your muscles not only recover, but thrive. Flax seeds. These golden brown specks may look like nothing more than bird food, but inside they carry a potent combination of healing, strength, and restoration. First, let's talk inflammation. You've already met walnuts, your anti-inflammatory shield. But flax seeds, they go deeper. They're rich in plant-based omega-3s, especially ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which calm inflammation at the cellular level. That means less stiffness, less soreness, and better recovery from even the lightest movement. But that's only part of their story. Flax seeds are also loaded with lignans, natural plant compounds that act like bodyguards for your cells. They help protect against oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and support hormonal balance, especially helpful for women after menopause. And then there's fiber. Most people think of fiber as something for digestion, but here's the secret. The soluble and insoluble fiber in flax seeds helps your digestive system work more efficiently, allowing your body to absorb protein, minerals, and nutrients better. Because what good is eating well if your body isn't receiving the message? Flax seeds unlock the power of every other food you eat. They make your smoothies stronger, your oatmeal more efficient, your gut more capable. And yes, flax seeds offer plant-based protein too. Each tablespoon brings strength, quietly and consistently. Now here's a vital tip. You must grind them first. Whole flax seeds often pass through your system undigested, but ground flax, it opens the door. Buy them whole, grind them fresh, and add 1 to 2 tablespoons daily to your routine. Stir into yogurt, blend into smoothies, sprinkle over cereal. You won't taste them, but your muscles will feel them. Every spoonful is an act of intention, a small ritual that tells your body, I'm paying attention, I'm giving you what you need. Because rebuilding strength isn't just about power, it's about precision. And flax seeds deliver exactly that in the most unassuming package. So the next time you see something small, don't overlook it. Tiny doesn't mean weak. Tiny can mean mighty. And flax seeds? They are tiny titans, working quietly to restore the strength that never truly left you. Next, we'll shift to the nighttime hours, because your muscles don't just need support during the day, they need nourishment while you sleep. Let's talk about cottage cheese, your gentle nighttime builder. Let's talk about the time of day most people forget, night. Because while you rest, your body keeps working. It breathes, it heals, it quietly tends to everything that wore down during the day. But here's something few people realize. While you sleep, your body also enters a fasting state. No food, no fuel, and without support, your muscles can begin to break down, slowly, silently, over the hours of the night. That's why what you eat before bed matters far more than you might think. Enter your nighttime guardian. Software simple, quietly powerful. Cottage cheese. This isn't just a snack, it's a slow-release strength source, a gentle trickle of muscle support while you sleep. Here's how it works. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, a type of protein that digests slowly. Unlike fast-burning fuel, casein releases amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours, providing a steady stream of nourishment through the night. It's like hiring a quiet night crew to repair and rebuild your muscles while you dream. No effort, no movement, just support. But that's not all. Cottage cheese also gives you a boost of vitamin B12, an essential nutrient that many older adults unknowingly lack. Why is that important? Because B12 supports nerve function, and strong nerves mean better communication between your brain and your muscles. So your body reacts faster, steadier, and with more confidence when you move. Low B12 can cause fatigue, dizziness, even muscle weakness, often mistaken for just getting older. So by adding cottage cheese to your evening, you're not just feeding your muscles, you're reconnecting your system, quietly, gently, fully. Now, how should you use it? Simple. Enjoy a small bowl 3 to 4 times per week. Choose low sodium, no added sugar varieties. And if you like, add a few blueberries, crushed walnuts, or a sprinkle of flax seeds on top for an extra layer of overnight care. You're not aiming to fill your stomach. You're sending a signal, a message to your body that says, I'm still here, I still care. Cottage cheese isn't trendy, it's not flashy, but it works. And sometimes what works best is what's been quietly waiting all along. So the next time you settle in for the night, before you turn off the light, give your body a gift that works while you rest. Because the journey back to strength doesn't pause when you close your eyes. And cottage cheese? It's the soft, steady builder, working while you sleep. Up next, we'll meet a food that supports not only your muscles, but also your gut, your body's command center for digestion and nutrient absorption. Let's talk about Greek yogurt. Now that you've met your muscle allies one by one, it's time to bring them together. Because healing doesn't happen in pieces. It happens in rhythm, in daily rituals, in small, consistent choices that send your body the same message again and again. You are worth caring for. This isn't about perfection. It's about creating a gentle flow of nourishment across your day. Each meal supporting the next. Each bite working quietly to rebuild the strength that may have faded. So let's walk through a simple, powerful daily meal plan, designed not for restriction, but restoration. Morning. The foundation of the day. Start your morning with a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, rich in casein protein and gut-healing probiotics. Top it with a handful of blueberries, your antioxidant shield, and a tablespoon of ground flax seeds to unlock nutrient absorption and reduce inflammation. This is more than breakfast. It's your morning message. Let's start strong. Lunch. Fuel for the afternoon. Build a warm, colorful bowl. Begin with a base of quinoa, your oxygen-carrying, muscle-fueling grain. Add grilled chicken or lentils for lean protein. Toss in leafy greens, rich in magnesium and fiber. And finish with a sprinkle of chopped walnuts, your anti-inflammatory shield. This isn't just lunch, it's strength layered on strength. Afternoon snack, bridging the gap. Midday energy dips are real, especially as we age. Instead of reaching for something sugary, enjoy a boiled egg and a small handful of walnuts. Protein, healthy fats, stability. A quiet moment of care between tasks. A reminder you're not running on empty anymore. Dinner, repair and restore. Choose a gentle, nourishing plate. Bake salmon or sardines for omega-3s and protein. Steam vegetables and a side of brown rice or quinoa. This meal sets the tone for your night. It tells your body, it's okay to rest now. We've given you what you need to rebuild. Evening, strength while you sleep. Before bed, enjoy a small bowl of low-sodium cottage cheese. Top it with a few blueberries, crushed walnuts, or a touch of cinnamon. As you wind down, your body winds up its quiet repair. This final act of nourishment is like whispering to yourself, I didn't give up today, I chose to rebuild. Remember, this isn't a diet, it's a rhythm. A flow of food that matches the quiet power of your body's natural healing. Start small, repeat often, let your meals become moments of intention. Because when you eat with care, your body listens. And when your body listens, it responds. Coming up next, we'll return to where this journey began. The quiet question, the trembling hand, the uncertain legs, and discover the answer that's been waiting within you all along. Let's return to where we began. That quiet morning, the glass in your hand, the slight tremble, the uncertain step. Maybe it wasn't dramatic. There was no fall, no sharp pain, just a feeling, something small but deep, like your body was trying to tell you something. And now, you know what that message was. It wasn't weakness, it wasn't aging gone wrong, it wasn't failure. It was a signal, soft but urgent. I need support, not punishment, not perfection, just nourishment, just care. And you listened. You learned that strength doesn't leave overnight. It fades quietly, but it can return. Muscle doesn't vanish. It waits. It listens. It remembers. And when given the right food, the right rhythm, the right love, it rebuilds. You've met the quiet allies that can walk this journey with you. Quinoa, fueling your body with every breath. Walnuts guarding you from silent inflammation. Blueberries, shielding your cells from stress. Flax seeds, unlocking your nutrients. Cottage cheese, building strength while you sleep. And beyond them, Greek yogurt, fatty fish, lean protein, each one working not in isolation, but in harmony. Not to make you someone else, but to help you return to the version of you that always felt steady, capable, alive. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing strength right where you are, with the body you have, in the life you live. Because growing older is not a decline. It's a new conversation with your body. And now you have the words. So the next time your legs feel unsure, or your hand hesitates, or that quiet voice inside whispers, am I losing myself? You'll know how to answer back, no, I'm not fading. I'm rebuilding. I'm listening. I'm beginning again. And you're not alone. At Elder Wisdom and Strength, we believe every person over 60 still has the right to feel strong, steady, and fully themselves. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, if you felt seen, heard, or simply understood, we invite you to stay with us. Subscribe, not for algorithms or numbers, but to join a growing community of older adults who are choosing to rebuild, not retreat. Because this is not the end. This is the beginning of a stronger chapter, a wiser rhythm, a deeper connection to your body and to yourself. And we'll walk it together, one step, one meal, one quiet act of strength at a time. We'll see you in the next video.